DEEPTI, right? First of all, whatever column you have filled in your DAF, that was not too good, and as I have seen that your column was not filled properly, and the PDF that you have made was not as good as it should be. So that should be done in a okay way, because it is needed to be in a proper manner. Getting this point?
But where I done the mistake?
Actually, first of all, you have not made the PDF in the proper manner, and so it was like the last page was on the first, and the first page was on the last. So it should be in a proper manner. Okay. And the second thing, do you know any programming language in spite of having the knowledge of a statistical inference or a statistical techniques? Do you know the programming language? Which programming language do you know? R software. Do you know everything about R software? It is the beginners level or intermediate level or advanced level?
Sir, not advanced level, but beginner at the intermediate.
Okay. So, can you please tell me about yourself?
I am DEEPTI, live in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my graduation in 2000. Last year, I was awarded the fellowship under the program by the Ministry of Science and Technology. I also qualified the UGC and JRF in the population. Recently, I was appeared conducted by the Uttar Pradesh Higher Service Commission. I did not go so finally, and currently I am working as a freelancer question answer server in Shell Expert.
You have not mentioned these things in your DAF.
I think these options are not available in the DAF.
Okay, but you may have some another option, like you may have worked as some of the prizes, medals, scholarship, and etc. There is a term. Yeah, there was a term as etc, and that you may follow, because everything can't be covered in the DAF, but you may take extra advantage of enclosing some of the particulars if you have. Okay, no worry. So you have taken the DST program, Inspire program as scholarship. What is this Inspire program is?
The Inspire program is generally censored. We provide the scholarship for the students who have good marks in intermediate examination. It provides the scholarship of 80,000 every year, in which 60,000 is given for every student, and 20,000 is given for the student who have done a certain project in any study.
Okay. And do you know when it was started? Okay, no worry. So, do you belong to Prayagraj? It is the very important city, and it is significant not by the modern way, but it is historically more significant in the world, you can say it. So, can you please count me at least 3 importance that the Prayagraj, or you may say Allahabad, is containing?
The Prayagraj is mostly known as a pilgrimage city.
Okay.
Rivers Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati, Prayagraj, and it is believed that people who die here will free from birth of the cycle and the recycle. So it has a huge role importance. Prayagraj is one of the places where the Kumbh Mela is held every year, and the Mahakumbh in the 4th year.
So, how many sites for the Kumbh Mela? How many sites are there in India for the Kumbh Mela, and in which the Allahabad is one of them? So, how many sites are there in India?
There are the 4 sites.
Okay.
May I name?
Yeah, please.
Sir, the first in Prayagraj, second in Haridwar, third in Nasik, and fourth
Okay. So these are the 4 steps. And politically, how is it important?
Uttar Pradesh is one of the states in which highest seats in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and also in the state legislative assembly. So in this case, the Prayagraj plays the important role in politics because for passing any bill or the amendment, Prayagraj plays a significant role because the highest number of.
Okay. And do you know any of the historical people who is from Allahabad?
Jawaharlal Nehru also belongs to Allahabad.
Okay.
And Chandrasekhar Azad is
Okay.
also martyred in the Alpid Park.
Okay. Now, one more question from Allahabad is, who founded the Allahabad? And what is its name? What does it meaning of the Allahabad?
As I know, Allahabad is founded by the Akbar.
Okay.
And initially he named the Allahabad Illahad.
Okay.
And after some time, it was converted as a Allahabad. First
Okay.
he given the name of Allahabad.
Okay. Now, one more question that I can ask from your profile is, you have written the mother's profession as housewife. Will it not be good to write it as a homemaker? Because housewife, something look like a conventional way of writing the profession of the mothers. So,
I think in many of the cases, the housemaker option is not available.
okay.
So housewife is a good choice to fill.
Okay. So, and I think due to some printing mistakes, your annual income of your mother, at the place of mother, it has been written here father. So, if you have not written here, but if I ask you what is the income of your mother, what will you say?
Officially, 0. My mother is a housewife, so
Officially it is 0, as you are going to be an ISS officer, and according to me, you are the main forerunner for the data science, and due to that, you have the responsibility to find the real data in the country. So, do you not think that the ladies or the mothers is contributing to the Indian economy?
they are contributing, but as per the latest data, the female participation in our economy is very low. As we know that the labor force participation in our country is only 9%. So they are contributing, but we cannot say their contribution is very significant.
Actually, this is about data, and what is your feeling about this?
Sir, they are contributing. In my view, they are contributing in a large extent because my mother, as a housewife, he has done a various job. He is not made income officially, do any other work officially. But as a housemaker, as we know that the housewife plays an important role in managing each household. And also, if you say that we receive gifts or some any other option which is obtained from our relatives, if this is also mentioned, that the option which can mention what we can receive from the relatives, or the father is also gives some part of the income to the mother as a monthly expenditure.
Yeah, sure. So, I ask you to compensate for the annual income of your mother, how much salary should he be given for his work, his contribution to your family? Annual salary. If she is doing, if she is doing the work that she is doing right now.
What my father is given to mother as annual salary.
No, what you expect, what you estimate to be given to them as an ISS officer, if you consider them in a GDP.
actually, in my view, 5,000 per month, and according to this, 60,000 per annum.
Okay, good. 60,000 per annum. And one of your hobbies is socializing with friends. Do you have done any social event or social work that has been done by your friend group or peer groups?
Social way is just mean to not any social organization.
Okay.
Socializing with friends, we mean just give a time, spending time with the friends, talking with friends in many social topics,
Okay.
share our thoughts with each other.
So is it a varying topic or just for fun?
It's just for,
Just for fun it is. Okay. No worry. So you spend time when you get bored, you spend time with your friends. Okay, good. Now, as in the probability theory, actually it was the information that I have taken from you, because I don't know what is your favorite topics and what you have studied in your past. Actually, the UPSC has the topic and has the information about your notebook, what you have given in the exam, but I don't know. So, distribution function you have written. One of the random variable is degenerate random variable. So, do you think, is it a degenerate random variable is actually a random variable? Because having a certain event like probability of x equal to a equal to 1, that means it is certain. So, if it is a certain event, how can I say it a random event?
The random event is just in the sense that we cannot say in advance that for this time the outcome is 0 or for this time the outcome is 1. In that sense, we say that the degenerate is a
Degenerate random variable is a random variable. Is it actually a random variable? That means, okay. Isn't it like that we define the indeterminate term for the mathematical convenience, or we define non-empty set, we define empty set for the mathematical convenience? It is not like that, as you are saying. Okay. Now, you have written in your official statistics as your favorite topic is MOSPI. So, when the MOSPI came into existence, can you please?
In 1999, mostly.
Can you please mention the date? About in October, 15 October. Oh. And in the regression analysis, what do you mean by distributed lag model?
Distributed lag model.
Yeah.
Distributed lag model is when our error term has a autocorrelation, has a problem, when the error term is not identically independently distributed, then the problem of the lag model is arises.
And can you differentiate between distributed lag model and autoregressive model?
Model and autoregressive model is generally a model in which the variable is regressed for its own past value.
Okay.
It is the autoregressive because the model it is known as autoregressive.
Good.
But in distributed lag model, it is mainly for the as per the regression analysis, it is mainly for the error term where our error term has a problem of the autocorrelation in the distributed lag model.
One more thing is that, have you learnt about the probability integral transform? Yeah. According to me, you must have done the rand between a function in the Excel. Rand between function, rand between 0 and 1, rand between 0 and 10. So it is the function that is used in the advanced Excel, or you may say like Excel. It is an Excel function. Have you used it? Have you generated the random number in the Excel?
In not Excel, but in R, we generate random.
Okay. So why is it called pseudo random number? As you may have generated it. Yeah.
It is called the pseudo random variable because it is not true random variable. It is generated for any particular district. We take that for any particular district. And for each time the random variable is changing for the distribution. So it is not the true random variable.
Why is it not true random variable? You have generated it, so it should be. If it is not true random variable, how the professors and researchers are doing everything with this random variable?
Because in the real life problem, it is very difficult to find the true random variable, and pseudo random variable, that's why pseudo random variable is very important for analysis or interpretation and big data.
Okay. Suppose we have told you that x1 and x2, suppose x1 equal to, you may write here 0.26 and x2 equal to 0.89, and it is a two random sample coming from uniform 0,1 population. Getting this point? Now you have been given x1 and x2, its numerical value you are given, and you are asked to find two random samples, suppose y1 and y2 from negative exponential population with parameter 1. How can you do this?
I have done it using the inverse transformation method. First generate the random variable using the
Okay.
find the relationship, find the distribution function, CDF for the exponential function, find the relationship, and then use this uniform random variable generated. We generate using the exponential distribution function, we generate the random variable of the.
So what is the background of this inverse function? What is coming in the background?
Background is generally in the sense that first inversely inverse here is we use the inverse transformation because the equating the CDF of the given distribution function, and for a given random variable which we generate using the uniform distribution, we can generate for the given random variable we generate for a exponential distribution.
Okay.
Using transformation
Now
actually these topics I am not much aware in this topic because as you say my favorite topic I am comfortable to answer this topic, sample survey, time series analysis, and for regression analysis I am much confident to answer this.
okay, no worry. And the next one is from multivariate analysis that I may ask you. Have you studied PCA, principal component analysis? You are very fine in it. Have you used the principal component analysis in econometrics anywhere? Where have you used the principal component analysis?
Principal component analysis is used when the problem of the multicollinearity arises in the regression model.
Okay.
In the
Okay, good. So, what is the geometrical interpretation of the PCA?
The PCA is geometrical interpretation in the sense that it is a linear combination. The PCA is mainly used to find the orthogonal random variables.
Okay.
PCA are not related to each other. So, if we transform the given, for example, there are these plot the variable, and if we transform for a given angle, it will provide the maximum variation if we take one or two variables. It is not
I'm just asking one question. What is the geometrical interpretation? You can answer it in just one line. There is no need of any more explanation. What is it? Oh, no worry. Now, as you have mentioned that your father is a lawyer, may I ask you one more question from the lawyer part of the constitution? Okay. Suppose a Hindu Brahman girl is married to a Muslim or non-Hindu boy. So, what will be the caste after marriage? What will be the caste of that girl? According to the constitution, what should be the caste? Yeah. Hindu. And I am asking about caste. Hindu is the religion. So, yeah. If
the caste will remain the same after the marriage also.
Okay. And what is the caste of his offsprings? What is the caste of their offsprings? Their child?
The caste of child is same as father.
Why? Is it not the patriarchal thought?
Yes, sir. This is the patriarchal thought. Obviously, this is the patriarchal thought because in our society it is believed that the children must be given the name of the father.
Okay.
Mother should also give, but constitutionally, if a children want to take the mother name, he had a choice. He should go for the mother, he should go for the father. So children had both the options.
Yeah. Sure.
In any other way, but no choice is taken. Everything is good with the parents. So children is go for the father.
Oh. One more thing that comes in the Indian police service, like, do you know about what is polygraph test? What is, yeah, what is polygraph test? Polygraphy, same.
Polygraphy is, as I know, is a method to find the criminal. If we have done to find the criminal evidence for the criminal is a method.
Yeah, it is the lie detector test. The lie detector test is called the polygraph
Actually,
test.
can I speak in Hindi if I could not find a word for in English?
Yes, but for that I always suggest to write in your final interview. Your method should be in Hindi, and then you can speak in English as well. So preferred language should be Hindi, and then you can speak in English as well. There is no issue with that.
But actually, in that, no option is available for the preferred language.
Okay, then there is no issue. You may speak in Hindi or in English. There is no issue with that. Okay, so don't you think that polygraph test should be used in India to have the investigation of the criminals or anything to detect the liars?
Article 20 is explain this method, but it is used only in the method when a very बहुत गंभीर अपराध, जब औरतों के विरुद्ध, महिलाओं के विरुद्ध कोई अपराध किया गया हो, तभी आप इसका यूज कर सकते हैं. अदरवाइज जनरल केस में इसकी अनुमति नहीं है.
Okay.
Article 20 कहता है ये कि आप पॉलीग्राफी का यूज इन जनरल केस नहीं यूज करते जब तक कि महिलाओं के विरुद्ध या कोई गंभीर अपराध ना किया गया.
Okay, so why is it so? Why the Supreme Court or the Constitution has given this type of obligations, this type of articles, this type of rules? What is the logic behind?
लोगों को अपनी पर्सनल, in order to maintain the personal independence of our criminals, this is not allowed to. लोगों की स्वतंत्रता, उनकी दैहिक स्वतंत्रता को बनाए रखने के लिए ये मान्य नहीं किया गया. जैसे हमारे यहाँ सबको अधिकार है कि अपना आप पर्सनल डाटा शेयर बिना उनकी अनुमति के आप यूज नहीं कर सकते.
So is it the right to the criminal also? Because a criminal can mislead the constitution, mislead the police investigation, and we are not able to do anything. In this way, you may have seen that some of the innocent people will just thrown away in the police headquarter and police custody. So, is it not the way to improve the investigation system?
No, sir, I don't think that polygraphy is necessary for investigation.
Is there any scientific evidence that is given to support this statement that you are saying? Any scientific logic?
Not scientific, but I go for the constitution because our constitution did not allow it.
Okay. Actually, I may say constitution also makes law according to what is the science. Scientific logic is always behind them. So, it should be there. You may take this as one of your points where you can make a note over it. Okay. So, can you please tell me the name of some of the present statisticians of India? Present. Yeah.
Sir, presently, I go for the professor, Sir Anup Chaturvedi, sir.
Okay.
And Gyan Shankar Pandey, sir.
Okay.
Very eminent professor of this statistics.
Okay.
And also Subramaniam Dalitha ma'am and G.P. Samanta, who is the chief statistician.
Okay, good. PC Mahalnovis. PC.
He was passed, you recently asked.
Yeah.
PC Anand.
Okay. One more question is, sometimes it may have been asked in your universities as well. Random variable is neither random nor variable. Explain this statement.
Neither random
Nor variable. So, what is it? Is the statement correct? Is the statement correct?
No, sir. As I study, we have studied a random variable is a random variable.
So, what is the definition of random variable?
Definition, exact mathematical definition, I don't know, but the random variable is a real number which is occur at the outcome of the particular experiment. For example, if you perform the experiment for tossing the coin, and we want our point of interest is to find the number of the head in the tossing. Then the random variable is the variable of the number. For example, the number of the head is random variable are changes with the time, so it is a random variable.
Okay. No worry, you may see this. And who releases the provisional estimates of national income? CSO or NSO?
Actually, CSO and NSO both merge, but in the data it comes that CSO relates to national income.
Okay. And have you studied about the SDG goals? Sustainable Development Goals. So, what is the SDG goal 1? Okay. And have you gone in the deep knowledge of the SDG? So, do you know about SDG target of every goal? It is set there. So, SDG target of every goal is set, and it is by 2030. So, according to SDG target 1.1 of goal 1, what is the criteria of extreme poverty?
Extreme poverty, as I know, in I think in 2 days ago, the World Bank releases a data in
Okay.
which people who spend daily $2.15 every day is come under the category of extreme poverty. but in the India, the data is people who spend the 46 every day, below the 46 rupees every day is come under the category of the.
But what is about SDG target 1.1 of goal 1? What is the definition of extreme poverty?
Extreme poverty. When a people live at a zero level to the when a people live at a very extreme poverty at a very zero poverty level for the scale we have defined for the poverty level, when a people go below at this scale then.
Okay. And do you have studied the 5-year vision? 5-year vision 2024. What is its main objective?
I think I have not studied properly, but the main objective is to provide the reliable data and prepare the data and publish it timely to our citizens, and also prevent to publish the data which misguides the public and not give the correct information.
Oh. What is the name of the indicator that is used at the place of GDP when we estimate the income data for the state? Yeah. As for the India, it is used as GDP. So what is the constituent corresponding estimator, corresponding indicator in the state? State GDP. Okay. And what is NIIP? Yeah, NIIP. National Integrated Information Platform. Integrated Information Platform. Don't you know about it? So you are going to be an ISS officer. Can I ask you what is the responsibility of an ISS officer? Yeah.
Actually, my first priority is to maintain public trust with a good governance by not publishing the data which misguide the people.
Okay.
Also tackle the many problems which occur in data collection.
Okay.
And some latest technology for the data collection as the artificial intelligence and machine learning and to prepare the data periodically and publish it periodically. So this will help many policymakers and the government to take action immediately.
Oh. And do you know about Annual Survey of Industries, ASI? What is it?
The annual survey of the industries conducted by the CSO every year. It really gives the information about the how much the different sector of the industry is contributing in our economy. So information is given from the annual survey of the industry.
Okay. And which method is used and which rule is used in the Annual Survey of Industries? Like any act you can remember it? Yeah. Which rules is used? That means what are the rules and in which act or in which rule it is passed or it is framed to have the Annual Survey of Industries?
Act 2005, Indian Industry Act 2005.
Okay.
And the method they use the multi-stage stratified sampling for data collection in the
So-
annual survey of India.
And which act you have mentioned right now? 2005, which act?
Indian Industrial Act.
Indian Industrial Act. Okay. So can you please tell me about periodic labor force survey?
National Statistical Organization NSO conducted the periodic labor force survey in order to considering the importance that if we have the availability of the labor force data in a very short time period in 2017 started the periodic labor force survey is conducted quarterly for the urban area and for the rural area is given the annual basis.
Okay.
So it is one of the good indicators to find the unemployment and the employment in our country based on the various indicators such as the labor participation rate and working population rate.
Okay. And what do you mean by utility function? Like you may have studied it in demand analysis. Okay.
I study.
Okay. What do you mean by indifference curve? Indifference curve. You must have studied. Yeah. Okay. What do you mean by vital statistics?
The vital statistics is one of the methods to obtain the demographic data in the India. It explains statistically the event as birth, death, marriage occur in other country or any particular part of our country. Vital statistics is just the medical data and the analysis to give us the idea, the growth of population for a given time period.
Is it the data or is it the method? Is it the data or method?
Vital statistics is a method. Vital statistics is a data.
Or then why your subject is vital statistics? Like your subject is like vital statistics. Why don't it is another term has been used, or demography is the most sufficient word, but why the vital statistics is used in your subject matter?
Demography and vital statistics both are used.
Okay.
But vital statistics is generally to give population for the given set of the population. It is not cover the entire area and it is conducted in a regular time period.
Okay. So vital statistics is generally the data, not the method. Method means you may have to go for demography or any other term.
Vital statistics, you can say that it is because we study that vital statistics is one of the methods to obtain the demographic data in our country.
Okay. So you have said that method, then data, then method.
Vital statistics is a method and the vital event as we obtain information about the birth rate and death rate is the data.
Okay. So this is for your consideration. Don't you have studied the demand analysis in deep?
Sir, in demand analysis, I not much a detailed study, but I study about the Pareto curve and law of demand and supply and elasticity.
Do you know about Gini's coefficient?
Gini coefficient.
Yeah. For what it is used?
Gini coefficient used to measure the income inequality present in our in.
Okay. So it is good for you, and you have made some of the major breakthrough. Now it will be time for you to take your feedback. तो आपने जो अपने पर्सनल प्रोफाइल से जो भी आपने आंसर किए हैं, दैट वाज गुड, एंड इट इज नॉट बट आपको थोड़ा सा जो है फोकस करना पड़ेगा आपके ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स पे, बिकॉज दे आर गोइंग टू आस्क यू फ्रॉम द ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स, मच ऑफ द क्वेश्चन विल बी फ्रॉम ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स। तो ये आपका हो जाएगा जो कि बेस्ट आपका होगा। और ऐसे आपका सारा क्वेश्चन सही है, बट लाइक पॉलीग्राफ टेस्ट जो है वो आपको पूछ सकता है, समटाइम्स दे कैन आस्क। इंडस्ट्रियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स के बारे में आप पढ़ लीजिएगा, वो आपको पूछा जा सकता है, ठीक है। वो चीजें जो है ऐसी है कि आपको पूछी ही जाएंगी। एंड इसके अलावा आपका जैसे आपने प्रोबेबिलिटी इंटीग्रल ट्रांसफॉर्म को एक बार देख लीजिएगा, बिकॉज अभी जो है जो चीजें आपकी करंट में चल रही हैं उससे क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, और इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पे जो है यूपीएससी के अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट में जो एग्जाम होते हैं उसमें क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं। तो इट मे बी पॉसिबल कि वो IISS में भी आपके इस तरीके के क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं, दो बहुत कम क्वेश्चन इस तरीके से आएंगे। एंड वाइटल स्टैटिस्टिक्स जो होता है वो दोनों होता है, ठीक है। इफ यू फाइंड इट इन अ प्लूरल वे it will be data, and if you find it in a singular way it will be a subject matter, it is a method, ठीक है। तो ये आपका कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, चलेगा, बट थोड़ा बहुत इसमें जो है आप देख लीजिएगा। फिर आपका इसमें जो नई चीजें हैं लाइक एसडीजी के लिए, एसडीजी का आप पढ़ के जाइएगा, क्योंकि हमने जो इस बार जो क्वेश्चन आए थे उसके आधार पे आपको थोड़ा सा उसमें डिटेलिंग करके जाइएगा, ज्यादा बेटर होगा। और फिर आपका जनरली जो है ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स को बहुत अच्छे से करके जाइएगा। ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स के जो भी आपको मिलते हैं जनरली आपका जो वेबसाइट है मॉस्पी की उस पर आप जा करके पढ़िएगा, एंड दैट विल बी फाइन, ठीक है। ज्यादातर क्वेश्चन आपके ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स से 80% क्वेश्चन ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स से पूछे जाएंगे। आपने जो रैंडम वेरिएबल का डिफिनीशन बतलाया दैट वाज रॉन्ग। रैंडम वेरिएबल का डिफिनीशन जो है आपको करके जाने हैं, क्योंकि ये एक ऐसा बेसिक क्वेश्चन है जिसको आपने ना तो बीएससी में पढ़ा ना एमएससी में पढ़ा, दैट मीन्स कि वो स्किप होता चला जाता है। रैंडम वेरिएबल इज नाइदर रैंडम नॉर वेरिएबल, इट इज अ फंक्शन। तो ये एक फंक्शन है, ये रैंडम है या वेरिएबल कोई मतलब नहीं है इसका, इट इज अ फंक्शन, ठीक है। तो इस सब चीजों को आप करके जाएंगे, अदरवाइज इट वाज गुड। अगर आप कहेंगे कि सर मार्क्स कितने मिलेंगे, तो आउट ऑफ 200 अगर मैं बात करूं, then let me check. $105 के आसपास आपको मिल सकता है, 100 के आसपास रहेगा, 100 to 105 रहेगा, इसी के आसपास रहेगा। बिकॉज आपकी और स्किल्स सही है, बट आपको जो है मेनली इसमें आपको ऑफिशियल पे फोकस रखना है, क्योंकि दे विल आस्क यू द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स, मच ऑफ द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स। बिकॉज आपको जो जैसे हमारे यहाँ आप हैं तो आई एम अ प्रोफेसर, तो हमारे लिए किसी भी टॉपिक से क्वेश्चन पूछना आसान है, बट उनके लिए किसी भी और टॉपिक से क्वेश्चन पूछना ये आसान नहीं होगा, क्योंकि वो लोग एक ISS ऑफिसर हैं, एंड दे विल आस्क यू द क्वेश्चन मोस्टली फ्रॉम द ऑफिशियल स्टैटिस्टिक्स, बिकॉज दे आर फ्लुएंट इन दैट पार्टिकुलर फील्ड। तो वो वहां से क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, तो मेनली आप उसको करके जाइएगा। एंड कुछ बेसिक क्वेश्चन लाइक रैंडम वेरिएबल क्या होता है, या फिर ज्वाइंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फंक्शन क्या होता है, या फिर ज्वाइंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फंक्शन एंड लाइक्लीहुड फंक्शन में क्या डिफरेंस है, ये सब पॉइंट्स आप अगर करके जाएंगे तो दैट विल बी फाइन फॉर यू। यस, ओके, सो हाउ वाज योर दिस सेशन? चलिए, बेस्ट ऑफ लक। ओह, बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर इंटरव्यू। एंड आपका इंटरव्यू है कब?
डेट आई नहीं है।
ओके, ओह गुड।
My voice is okay.
Yes, your voice is okay, but sometimes you are going to explain something in a lot detail. This is not needed actually. If you do not know the answer, just silently say, sorry sir, I don't know, I will read it again. बस सिंपल सा आप कह सकते हो, इसमें कोई बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आप सिंपली कह दो कि सॉरी सर, मैंने इसको नहीं पढ़ा है, मैं इसको पढ़ूंगी, बात खत्म. ठीक है. आप उसको अगर ब्रेक करोगे तो दे आर वेरी केयरफुल अबाउट दैट. तो इस चीज को आप थोड़ा ध्यान रखना. समटाइम्स आपके जो क्वेश्चंस थे, आपने क्वेश्चन को लपेटने का प्रयास किया, दैट इज नॉट नीडेड एक्चुअली. तो उस चीज को आप ठीक कर लेना, एंड दैट्स इट. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है उसके अलावा, और सब कुछ सही है आपका. चलिए, ओके.